summer's here and I am feeling inspired to recreate something beautiful and floral. This beautiful influencer really inspired me. That is why we are doing this video today, because her pictures are just inspirational in themselves, but these earrings are incredible. Now, I am obviously not going to do the exact same model because you can't with beading. It's kind of like trying to recreate. It's kind of like when dolls look too real, they look creepy. Well, in the case of beading, when you make something look too similar, it kind of just looks a little off. Like you want there to be a little bit of something more. At least in my experience, and that is my aesthetic. I try to recreate, but not totally replicate. So we're going to do a number of variations on these floral beaded earrings. If you like them, let me know. I would love to include them in a future product line, but if there's no need, if there's no want, if there's no requesting from you, then I'll just skip it. But I have a feeling that the answer is going to be yes, because they're gorgeous. I've already recreated some. Did I already tell you this? So I created some for my mom. It was Mother's Day over the weekend, and I spent the majority of the weekend working on these. Now, the thing about beading, and you'll see, is that sometimes one bead goes amiss. It's kind of like cross stitching. If you miss a stitch, then you kind of are left with having to start all over again, and that just frickin' sucks. Yes, I could retrace my steps. Yes, I know. Sometimes it's just a lot easier to start all over again because. Hi everyone, I'm Gonzalez-Gibson with Gonzalez-Gibson Polka Dots, where I sell handmade, vintage-inspired jewelry for the girl who's in love with the past, wholeheartedly lives in the present, and embraces the future. If you like vintage fashion, jewelry, and books, please be sure to subscribe so that you never miss an episode. Let's get to beading these floral bookmarks. I will be working on bookmarks, I promise. The thing about bookmarks is that I love them. I do. I stand by them. I don't read as much as I used to, though. So they're not at the forefront of my mind. Oh, and I hear you, Susan. You want more, and I'm going to give you more. I promise. I have ideas. Okay, let's get to it. this is the book that I'm referencing. It's a compilation of all the major, of a lot of projects of Bead and Button Magazine. And the big selling point was this project. Look at that. And what's really nice about this is that all of the artists that contribute to the magazine give a little bit of a backstory for the project, their inspiration per se, and it's so sweet. So there are a number of things that I didn't do in my own recreation of this project, but that's the beauty, right? You kind of take inspiration and you do your thing. These look a bit longer than the one that I'm about to do. This is the one that I created with round beads. As you can see, it's very organic in shape. And then these are the ones that I made for my mom. This one is much more geometric. So the biggest problem that I've had with creating these is the edge. So basically between each bead there are two beads, and that's what creates the fun pattern around the flower. But when you are trying to film and trying to bead at the same time, sometimes you forget that you should be beading alternatively and you skip one, or you do two instead of one. Nonetheless, I'm really happy with this. Let's finish now, shall we? Because we've been working on this for way too long.
That can be read two ways, right? It means that, you know, love and plantains are the most important thing to her, that nothing will come between them. But it could also imply that she's not wearing underwear.
That is it for me today. I hope you liked the end result. Of the 3 designs, I will say that these are my favorite. I love this green, I love the pearl, I love it all. I love it all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you again very soon. Bye. Ba-ba-ba. I think they look closest like my inspiration. I have probably recreated about a ballpark 15. It's just, oh my gosh, it almost went into my coffee. Huh?